What's going on, gangsters? Movie John here, and we're talking about the Friday the 13th franchise. And here recently, Rousey and Rhonda have never seen any of the Friday the 13th movies. It's 2018, almost 2019, and you have never seen one.
Nope.
But we took 5 days to go through all of them, all the originals, 1 through 10, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of them, our favorites and our least favorites. So first, I guess we're going to talk about the series in general altogether, and what did you think about all the, well, just in general, Friday the 13th?
They were good. Good.
Some of them.
Some. Not all.
Some are bad.
Some are bad.
Of course, they started in 1980 and went all the way up to, I think, 2002 when Jason X came out. But my favorite's always been Part 3, and Richard Brooker played. And what are you shaking your head for? You don't like Part 3?
Part 7.
She likes Part 7 the best. Why do you like Part 7 for?
Because she's moving shit with her mind.
Yeah, she's a Carrie fan, apparently.
Yep.
A lot of people like that one. It's alright, but Part 3 is always my favorite. Part 9 is usually my least favorite. Jason Goes to Hell. What do you think? Her worst is
10.
Jason X. What's wrong with Jason X?
Because it's just out there, that space shit. I don't like it. I don't like it.
She's not going to like Star Wars and stuff. Apparently she's never seen any of them either. So I guess we won't be doing a marathon on them. But got the old mask hanging up in the background. Yeah, all together, Part 3 and 4 and 6 is my favorite. What's behind Part 7? What would be your second favorite?
The next series, you mean?
No, the next one that would be your second favorite.
Oh, 6.
6. Jason Lives. And that one had a lot more. They started getting crazy, I'd say, around 8, because going to Manhattan.
Yeah.
And then 9 going to hell. And then 10, you might as well say, is just going to space. Them were the worst ones, I think, of all of them.
Manhattan one was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But it's kind of comical in parts too, especially when it knocks the guy's head off boxing and kicks the stereo. My son always liked that. I think that's Aaron's favorite, Part 8. Now, you haven't really watched the remake yet. We'll be watching it eventually. This is Christmas time, and here we are watching Friday the 13th movies. But are you looking forward to watching that one?
Yeah, maybe today.
Maybe today. Might as well. We ain't got much else to do. And then there was Freddy vs. Jason. Did you ever see that one? No. I got that one on VHS. I guess we'll have to watch that in the movie room. But yeah, there's 10 Friday the 13th, and we watched all of them in 5 days because this lady here had never seen them or never can recall seeing them.
No.
I remember one time he was looking at a picture in my old apartment that had a Jason thing. What'd you call him, Michael Myers or something? She thought it was Michael Myers, so at that time I knew the lady had to watch some Friday the 13th because it's my favorite franchise of all time in horror. And I guess we're going to have to do Halloween one day, and well, not all in one day because hell, there's like 7 or 8 of them too, and maybe some Nightmare on Elm Street. Have you seen any of them? No Freddy.
No Freddy.
No Halloween either?
Halloween. No Freddy.
She's probably just seen the first one.
Probably
So. But just a little talk here about the Friday the 13th marathon. Rousey Rhonda here with Movie John in the movie room. So what are you thinking about the movie room so far?
I love it.
She loves it.
It's becoming my room.
It's her room. She's going to come in here and chill out. But we'll have to do some more videos. Maybe do some reviews. Just watch one movie, get it in your head, and let's watch it. Okay. Let's talk about it. Because we watched so many of these, she's really forgot most of them, haven't you, already in a few days. Well, Pamela Voorhees in the first movie, what did you think about that? Her killing. Did you actually think Jason was going to be the killer in the first one?
I did.
Yeah, because you'd never seen. And then got you confused with after 4, the final chapter.
Yes, because that wasn't who I thought.
And no final chapter was when he got killed. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
He gets killed in the final chapter, and then I tell her Jason Lives is Part 6. He comes back to life, and they bring him back by accident. But then she's like, wait a minute. what's up with 5? And I couldn't tell her that it was imposter. She just had to start watching it.
You wouldn't tell me anything.
Wouldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her. And, well, once we got a little started, I had to basically come out and tell her. What did you think about that one with Ethel and all the comedy parts of her cussing and stuff? The old lady.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. Her I liked.
Yeah.
Her I can relate to.
She was pretty funny. So that one, a lot of people don't like part 5, but I've always liked part 5 too, just for the comedy parts of it and Ethel and her son and stuff, how crazy that was. And of course, Tommy was kind of brutal on that one, beating the hell out of people and stuff. But we had a little issues with part 5 on my DVD player. For some reason, when Demon went to go take his shit, he went to take his shit in the outhouse, it froze up. And I took it out and I tried to clean it off and had a little smudge and stuff, but then it had a little scratch or whatever. Kept putting it in, it kept starting over, didn't it? Right there at that point, it wouldn't keep going. I couldn't even skip a chapter. I never had that problem on a DVD before. Bring it up to the movie room, put it in the DVD player up here, and it played fine, and it went all the way through. And we had to finish watching it up here on a smaller screen, but that's the first time I've ever had that happen. So that was a little weird. It took a little while, and you took a smoke break and everything else. So. But Friday the 13th franchise marathon with Rousey Rhonda. Till next time. What's going on, gangsters? You just asked me what we're talking about. You know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We're already filming. Just hit the record button.